Good evening. I have some lovely pizza here, and my name's Superreach on the XSplit forums and whatnot. So, hi. But that's not why I'm here. Got a better reason to be here. I'm going to show you, thanks to another user on the forums, how to convert your file to AVI format. So it's a little bit easier to work around with, and more importantly, it fixes the sync. Sorry, good pizza. Fix the synchronization of your audio with your video. This is important because when on YouTube, it encodes the files improperly, so the sync goes out of whack with any file you upload, which is really annoying. So, go show you how to work around that. Let's cut to it. So let's look at my actual computer. So you can see my computer here. Wonderful. Now, thanks to APOC TV's post, so good on you there. Basically, we've got a bunch of tools that we run through. So let's look here. We have the cast that I've done, which is here, around 56,747 kilobytes. Now we need to get that into a format that runs in other computers. So you can see that's all working fine. However, once it's uploaded onto YouTube, it has a delay on it. So let's work around that. So first off, we need to run a file called FLVextract. Now, just see if I've got the link to it here. This is moitah.net, moitah.net, sorry. So that's the link. We need to download this file and run it. So we're going to do that. Sorry if I've got a few of them open. I've got a lot open actually. FLVextract. Sorry if you just hang with me there for a second as I go to bring it up. FLV. Now you'll notice that there's a command line prompt as well. So all of these can be automated once you're used to the workflow of it. So it brings up something you can drop files onto. So we're going to do that. Going to put this here. We're going to open up our showercast folder. Copy over samplecast. That's done. Now take note of the frame rate. That's important. So we've got the video file here, which is .264, and the MP3 file, which is just here. So we're going to go further now. We need to get this file into a .avi format before we can work with it. So I'm going to switch back to those programs I had earlier, which is called AVC to AVI. A quick Google search found that on videohelp.com. So thank you for that. So once that's run, we're going to bring up and point to our samplecast file. And you can see I already had it there. The frame rate, which I've by default, I've had that on the right one. But if you set that to high, like 30 or 60 or whatever, make sure you put that in there. So I'm going to click on Mux. That's going to run for a second and give us a bunch of files inside the samplecast thing. So that's done. You can see it's all completed. Let's go to showercast. So you can see we've got the AVI file now. That's running. We don't have the audio in there, so the next step is to add that back in. So let's quit out. Now we need to run, what was it, the next program, which is called avidemux, which is found here. And it's probably the nicest looking website out of all of them, so props to them for that. So let's run that, avidemux. Now this is a very rudimentary video editor basically, so we're going to add our AVI file. Now it's asking you if we've got B-frames. B-frames basically means that it's looking forward or backwards to, it's going to be the most compressible type of frame type, as opposed to I-frames, which contain the entire information in a frame. B-frames means that your editing suite is going to run extremely slow because it has to look both forward and backwards in time. Anyway, why am I talking about all this crap? Because you get to try whether you want to use them or not. I've been using it with that. However, your mileage may vary. If it comes up too big on your screen, change view and zoom. And you zoom 1, 2. So let's just check that it plays. Plays fine. We need to add the audio, so we're going to do that now. Let's go to audio, main track. We don't need to source the audio from the video because we don't have it. We need to source it from the external MP3 file. So let's do that. Samplecast, all works. Let's just check that. So audio's working. If we need to shift the delay in any way, we change this. So notice 400 milliseconds, that is 0.4 of a second. I don't need any delay, I just want this to upload properly on YouTube. So, taking a bite into a pizza, I'm going to click on File, and then Save Video. I'm going to call it endresult.avi. That's worked straight away. Notice that it's really quick. That's because it's not transcoding, which is the slowest possible way to do it. We're not losing any quality with this method. So, in the end, sample cast, 56,747 kilobytes versus this one, 56,766 kilobytes. And, as you can see, it's running fine. If you have, sorry, I'll just close that. If you do notice that you're still getting grey or green screens at the start, that's more of a keyframe thing, and it's best to be covered up by having a black screen and then cutting straight to your action, which will fix that up. So that's about it for here. I'm going to finish up this cast. Hope you enjoyed it. SuperRoach on Twitter, SuperCockroach on YouTube. Say hi to me on there or on the XSplit forums. Overall, back to some pizza though, and hope you enjoyed the cast on how to synchronize your XSplit video after the fact.